Shanter, a tale. When Chapman Billies leave the street and drouthy neighbours meet, as market days are wearing late and folk begin to tap the gate, while we sit boozing at the nappy and getting foo and unca happy, we think na on the long Scots miles, the mosses, waters, slaps and stiles that lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering our brows like a gathering storm, nursing our wrath to keep it warm. This truth fand on his tam o' Shanter as he free air, ae nicht did canter, all there when there a townster passes, for honest men and bonny lasses. Ah, Tam, hadst thou but been sae wise as ta'en thy ain wife Kate's advice, she told thee weel thou was a skellum, a bletherin', blusterin', drunken blellum, that frae November till October, a market day thou was thee sober. The ilka melder with the miller, thou sat as lang as thou had siller, that every nag was caught a shoe on, the smith and me got roaring foo on, and at the Lord's house, even on Sunday, thou drank wi' Curtin Jean till Monday. She prophesied that late or soon thou would be found deep drowned in Doon, or catched wi' warlocks in the murk by Alloway's old haunted kirk. Ah, gentle dames, it gars me great to think how many counsel sweet, how many lengthened sage advises the husband frae the wife despises. But to our tale, ae market nicht, Tam had got planted uncorrect, fast by an ingle blazing finely, wi' reemin swaps that drank divinely. And at his elbow, Suitor Johnny, his ancient trusty drouthy crony, Tam lure him like a very brother, they'd been fou for weeks together. The night drave on wi' sangs and clatter, Sweet Caroline, and aye the ale was grown better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious wi' secret favours sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was ready chorus. The storm without McRae and Russell, Tam didnae mind the storm a whistle. Care mad to see a man sae happy, he'd drowned himself amang the nappy. As bees flee hame wi' lads o' treasure, the minutes winged their way wi' pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, or a' the ills o' life victorious. But pleasures are like poppy spread. You seize the flower, its bloom is shed. Or like the snow falls in the river, a moment white, then melts forever. Or like the borealis race that flit, ere you can point their place. Or like the rainbow's lovely form, if vanishing amidst the storm. Nae man can tell their time nor tide. The hour approaches, Tam mun ride. That hour and ich black arts the keystane, that dreary hour Tam mounts his beast in, and sick and ich he tacks the road in, as ne'er poor sinner was abroadin'. The wind blew as 'twad blown its blast, the rattling showers rose on the blast, the speedy gleams the darkness swallowed, loud, deep and lang the thunder bellowed, that nicht a child might understand, the deil had business on his hand. Wheel mounted in his grey mare Meg, and at her never lifted leg, Tam skelpit on through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst holding fast his good blue bonnet, whilst crooning o'er some old Scots sonnet, whilst clowning round with prudent cares, lest bogles catch him unawares. Kirkalloway was drawing nigh, where geese and hullets nickly cry. By this time Tam was crossed the ford, where in the snow the chapman smoored, and past the Burks and Meeklestane were drunken Charlie, Braxneck Bane, and through the winds and by the cairn where hunters found the murdered bairn, and near the thorn aboon the well where Mungo's mother hanged hersel. Before him down pours all his floods, the Dublin storm roars through the woods, the lightning splash from pole to pole, near and more near the thunders roll, and glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirkalloway seemed in a blaze. Through old Cabor the beams were glancing, and loud resounded mirth and dancing, inspiring bold John Barleycorn. What dangers now can make us scorn? We Tipperary, we fear nae evil, we Ishkaba would face the devil. The swats he reamed in Tammy's noddle, fair play he cared na deals a boddle. But Maggie stood, wrists there astonished, till by the heel and hand admonished, she ventured forward on the left, and wow! Tam saw an unca sicht, warlocks and witches in a dance. Nae cotillon, brand new fae France, but hornpipes, jigs, surprise and reels put life and metal in their boots. A winnet bunker in the east, there sat old Nick in shape of beast, a towsy type, black, grim and large. To give them music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and got them skirrel till roof and rafters all did dirl. Coffins stood round like open presses that showed the dead in their last dresses. And by some devilish cantrip slicht, each in its cold hand held a licht, by which heroic Tam was able to note upon the haly table a murderer's banes and gibbet airns, twa span lang, wee unchristened bairns. A thief new cutted frae a rate with his last gasp, his gap did gape. 5 tomahawks with blood red rusted, 5 scimitars with murder crusted, a garter which a babe had strangled, a knife a father's throat had mangled, whom his ain son, o life bereft, the grey hairs yet stack to the heft. We made a horrible land offy, which even to name would be unlawful. As Tammy glared, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper rhymed louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew, they reeled, they silt, they crossed, they click it till Ilka, Carlin, swat and reek it and kissed her duddies to the work and licked it at it in her sark. Atam had they been queens or plump and strapping in their teens, their sarks instead of creasy flannin been snow white 1700 linen, their breeks of mine, my only pair that gins were plush, a good blue hair. I wouldna gi'en them off my hardies for a blink of the bonny birdies, but withered beldams, old and droll, right woody hags that would speen a foal, louping and flinging on a crummock. I wonder didn't he turn thy stomach? But Tam kent what was what fu brawly. There was a winsome wench and whaley that necht enlisted in the corps, lang after Kent and Carrick shore. For many a beast the dead she'd shot, and perished many a bonny boat, and shook baith meikle corn and bear, and kept the countryside in fear. Her cutty sark, o paisley harn, that while a lassie she had worn, in longitude, though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunty. Ah, little ken thy reverend granny, that sark she caught for her wee manny, with 12 pund Scots, 'twas our riches, would ever graced a dance o' witches. But here my muse, her wing-run core, sic flicht as far beyond her pair, to sing how Nanny lap and flang, a supple jad, she wasn't strang, and how Tam stood like yin bewitched, and thocht he's very yin enriched. Even Satan glared, and fidged fu fain, and hotched and blew wi' micht and main, till first ae caper, sen another, Tam tint his reason all together, and roars out, "Well done, cutty sark!" And in an instant, all was dark, and scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish leads and sallied, as bees bizz out wi' angry fight, when plundering herds assail their bite, as open pussies mortal foes, when pop she starts before their nose, as eager runs the market crowd, when "Catch the thief!" resounds aloud. So Maggie runs, the witches follow, with many an eldritch screech, and "Ho! Atam, thou'll get thy hair, in hell they'll roast thee like a herring. In vain thy Kate awaits thy coming, Kate soon will be a woeful win. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and win the keystone o' the brig. They're at them now, thy tail may toss, a running stream they darena cross. But ere the keystone she could make, the fainter tail she had to shake, for Nanny, far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. But little was she Maggie's mettle. He spring brought off her master hail, and left behind her ain grey tail. The Carlin caught her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarce o' stump. Now wha this tale o' truth shall read. Ilk man and mother, son, tak heed. Whene'er to drink you are inclined, or cutty sacks run in your mind, think ye may buy the joys you are dear. Remember, Tam o' Shanter's mare. Thank you.